Not far from Earth, what is the coldest place in the universe? Welcome to the Space Diary channel. Before watching, I want to ask you to help our channel by liking and subscribing. Intergalactic space has a temperature of approximately minus 270 degrees Celsius, which is only 3 degrees above absolute zero. But there is a colder place. In our galaxy, there is a place that can be considered the coldest in the universe we know. Here, the temperature is only 1 degree above absolute zero. The coldest place in the universe is located far from significant sources of heat and radiation, and it is located in our galaxy at a distance of 5,000 light-years from Earth. This is relatively close by cosmic standards. While the temperature of interstellar space is minus 270.4 degrees Celsius, the Boomerang Nebula is even colder. As you know, the further an object is located from a heat source, the lower its temperature. For example, the Earth is located at a distance of about 150 million kilometers from the Sun, and the average temperature on the planet is plus 26 degrees Celsius. But if the atmosphere did not retain heat on Earth, it would be 50 degrees colder. For example, on Pluto, the temperature is minus 229 degrees Celsius because this dwarf planet is located at a distance of 5.9 billion kilometers from the Sun. As for the Boomerang Nebula, it is a protoplanetary nebula, which means it is an intermediate stage between the death of a Sun-like star and a planetary nebula. They appear when relatively small stars eject all their plasma into space at the end of their lives, leaving only the core in the form of a white dwarf. But in front of stars similar to the Sun, they swell to large sizes and become red giants. Just between the red giant and planetary nebula phases, there is a protoplanetary nebula phase. This phase lasts only a few thousand years. But the Boomerang Nebula is a special object. Here, the gas of the central star is ejected into space 10 times faster than during the formation of other planetary nebulae. In this nebula, the temperature is minus 272.15 degrees Celsius, which is 1 degree above absolute zero. But in some parts of this nebula, the temperature is minus 272.65 degrees Celsius. Any other planetary and protoplanetary nebula is much hotter, but it's very easy to explain. The fact is that the gas ejected by the central star is very hot, but it leaves, forming a nebula very quickly. The nebula expands just as quickly, and it cools rapidly. The nebula cools down much faster than the surrounding radiation from other stars, and cosmic rays could heat it up. This temperature will become higher, but it will happen much later during the evolution of the Boomerang Nebula. At the moment of all the places in the observable universe, the Boomerang Nebula has the lowest natural temperature. This is due to the rapid ejection of matter into the surrounding space, where it can expand relatively unhindered. Could the solar system be the coldest place? Scientists believe that there may be an even colder place in the universe, but it has yet to be discovered. Perhaps someday the Sun will break this record, and the remnants of our solar system will briefly become the coldest place in the universe. Astronomers believe that 2 objects are responsible for the light of the brightest galaxies. Scientists assume that changes in the light coming from the brightest galaxies in the universe will help unravel the mystery of their central region. There are indeed a lot of stars in the universe, although we can see only a tiny number of them from Earth. The known calculations do not give a correct understanding of the number of stars in space, but the correct formula leads to the desired result. Was this video interesting for you? Please share your opinion in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow for more interesting videos.